Alright, so we're back to what's normal for me because the last video showed a transformation and everything. I'm literally just going to talk about a figure for a few minutes. So this is NewAge's Romulus, I believe is what they called him. It's their take on a Studio Series Megatron, G1 styled. And right out of the gate, this is not a Studio Series 86 figure. Obviously because of the copyright reasons and because this is a third-party figure, but also because he doesn't scale well with Commander Class Optimus Prime. Look at videos, look at comparisons. He's like a full head, if not a head and a half tall, shorter rather, than Commander Class Optimus Prime. Not the best. Don't market him as a Studio Series figure if he's not going to be like good scale wise, because Megatron should be at least like a half head taller, at least canonically. Anyway, I get why they didn't do that, just because, you know, I'm sure that was their way of being like, oh, he's not technically an official product, but like, this is as close to a studio, like a proper classic style gun Megatron that we're probably going to get. So don't market him as a Studio Series 86 figure or a Studio Series 86 analog when he's too damn short to fit in with that Optimus. Anyway, all that's to say, let's do some other nitpicks. One is about the instructions. They're terrible. Look up a video. Honestly, I highly recommend MGO's Just Transform It for Romulus here, because it's a lot, the way MGO says to do the transformation is a lot more intuitive than the way the instructions kind of map it out. Also, aesthetics-wise, I see a lot of people passing on Romulus here because he seems greebly, and he doesn't fit with like the super like, or like more like clean-ish aesthetic that the 86 line has. This doesn't feel like an 86 movie homaging Megatron to me. This feels like a classics gun Megatron, what we should be getting. And I know we're getting a proper 86 Megatron who's probably a retool of the Fallen, whatever. Or not the Fallen, Megatronus from, I keep wanting to call it Power of the Primes, it's Age of the Primes. Anyway, yeah, as you can tell, like, the legs are a little bit greely, because, like, that's the gun trigger in there, like, that's the thing where you, the trigger guard. I know my gun terms, clearly. The arms are a little bit panely, but honestly, like, none of that bugs me so much, neither does, like, I don't know, just the leg shape in general. Where it kind of bugs me is that gap right there, which is like as wide as like half of this thing where this rests, where the actual like gun barrel for the gun mode rests. That's just a weird design choice. Like it's there because it kind of needs to be, and the torso needs to be kind of greebly, or the hip does, for the because of the transformation and because of the alt mode, yada yada yada. But still, I don't know. That's not the best. I feel like there was a better way to do that. It's only because these pieces that the side skirts are on, they kind of like accordion out and like sandwich around the upper section-ish, like the midsection of the gun. So, yeah. That's not the best, if I'm being completely honest. I do like how he has a double ab crunch, though. That's pretty fucking neat. What else is greebly? The crotch isn't clean. That's why this channel isn't safe for kids. And I'm not exactly a fan of the joints in there at the hips being visible. These should have been a smidge bigger. But other than that, and the fact that like this actual gun barrel is a little bit loose, it doesn't peg in, it doesn't tap in as securely as you would want it to. So it does pop off, or can just wiggle loose when you're messing with the figure. Those are my only real like nitpicks with this figure and the robot mode. Obviously at this point I'm not showing transformation, as you guys know. It's also a little bit of a fiddly transformation, so that would just require too much effort and time on my end to actually do a walkthrough. And nobody watches these videos anyway, so again, look up MGO's video, look up somebody else's video. But yeah. Romulus here is pretty neat. He's pretty good. I like him. Clearly just going to do this for the thumbnail. I probably will slap a Decepticon insignia on him at some point. And final verdict, if you've lasted this long in this video, if you want a G1 styled Gun Classics Megatron. Boom. And the price isn't bad at all. I think it was like right around 100 from TF Safari, because I think that's where I got them from. But I don't know. If you want that, then get this. If you want a Studio Series 86 Gun Megatron, you're going to be waiting until, I don't know, until the end of time, pretty much, which might be sooner than expected, because Hasbro's not going to give us a Gun Megatron, and this is too short to be a Studio Series 86 Megatron. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching me waffle about a figure.